Now for a wrap of the day in sport with Rebecca Wilson. But first, it's good afternoon to Angela Pearman with news headlines.
Thanks, Gordon. Good afternoon. The opposition has launched a stinging counterattack against the federal government over native land rights. John Hewson claims the Prime Minister has caused confusion and fragmentation between the Commonwealth and the states. He also says Paul Keating is trying to divide the nation by accusing anyone who opposes the Mabo legislation of being racist. The float of a new batch of Commonwealth Bank shares has raised $1.69 billion for the government. There were almost 200,000 applications for the shares, making the bank the biggest share registry in the country, ahead of Woolworths and BHP. The British and Irish Prime Ministers have met in Brussels to find a way to bring lasting peace to Northern Ireland. They say all-party negotiations towards a peace settlement could become possible if combatants there renounce violence. Till now, the IRA's political wing, Sinn Féin, has been banned from negotiations. Full details at 7 o'clock, and right now it's time for sports news. In sports news today, the NBL Grand Final Series goes down to the wire. And New Zealand's batsmen continue to struggle on their Australian tour. Good afternoon, I'm Rebecca Wilson. Australia's richest race day at Flemington today with the running of the Victoria Derby, the McKinnon and the Dalgety. But first up was the Gadsden Stakes. Gold Bros went out the favourite in an open race.
Well into the straight, and oh, what a joke is the leader, but Temujin's the danger. Temujin goes up on the outside to get within a half length, starting to motor home quickly now. He's a bull from a long way back in the field. Oh, what a joke is still the leader, defying them to run him down. Now starting to get another go on. Not a Smile after being headed at the top of the straight. Not a Smile has run its race upside down and got there.
Ali Shan's, the David Hayes trained Ali Shan started at 20s, Kel Treese at 13-2 and Primacy at 6s. Then came the running of the Derby, one of the most open fields in the recent history of the race. Mahogany started the favourite.
Grabbed by Carla Max and Mahogany. Mahogany's eased out for a crack at the leaders and went to the lead at the top of the straight now. Mahogany dashed away at the 400. Hall kicked him out by 2 or 3 lengths now from Carla Max McGuan. Kendall Star is on the outside. No runs, Oremba. Regal Artery trying for a run, but Mahogany. Hall went for the whip at the 200. 5 in front. It's all over. Regal Artery and Shelter running on with Waikato Mukau, but Mahogany blitzes them in the Derby. Magnificent win, Mahogany by 7 lengths on the post.
A great win to Mahogany. Greg Hall's third of the day. Shells started at 16s and Waikato Mukau at 13-2. The Melbourne Cup trialists were out in force in the McKinnon Stakes, run over 2,000 metres.
Solve it a length and a half in front of the Phantom and Landowner over on the rail, followed by Slight Chance. Frara's running on, and then came the Phantom Chance, and here comes Naturalism now. He's coming with a run, and well back still as the end across. The Phantom hit the front at the 200 from Solve It. Naturalism is battling along strongly, although hanging in on Frara, but the Phantom is well clear. The Phantom's race 4 in front of Frara and Naturalism, and the Phantom, a magnificent winner. The Phantom has won it by 3 lengths to Frara.
What a great cup trial. The Phantom started at 9-1, Fra at 20s and Naturalism at 9-2.